Kentucky, let's talk.
Exclusive.
Yeah, that was exclusive.
Kentucky, let's talk. Welcome back to the channel. And before we get into this video, I always pay homage to those who are supporting the channel. I want to let you guys know your support is greatly appreciated, and we can't do this without y'all. And listen, man, I know a lot of y'all tuning in, and you guys really want to know, who are you watching, right? Who is this person that I'm watching? Who is this person that I'm supporting, right? Who is this person that I'm having conversations with? So over the next few days, the next few weeks, man, I'm gonna start dropping little videos about, who I am, right? And getting in deep about, where I come from, and some of my goals and some of my dreams, while I'm on this earth. But this video here, we're gonna talk about, right, why I have tattoos on my face, right? You see them? I got stars, I got a scar, I got a name, and I got writing right there. Now, I want you guys to understand something, right? I have tattoos on my face because one point in my life in time, I really didn't care, right? I didn't care about the future, right? I didn't care about, getting a job. I didn't care about anything, right? So I want you guys to understand, right? When you see a lot of people, right, with tattoos on their face, it's really because it could have been a point in time in their life where they just don't care, and they pretty much almost giving up on life. Like I can pretty much say that. I can pretty much say, I was going through some things in my life, right? And I had mental issues, right? And I was going through a lot, and I really just gave up on life, right? Really just in the streets, feeling like nobody had my back, feeling like, this was it for me, right? I was gonna run the streets, I was gonna die in the streets, or I was gonna go to jail. That's how I looked at life, right? Not saying that people didn't pour, good things into me. Not saying that I come from a super rough background. I'm just letting you know, at the time of my life, that's just how I felt, right? So when you look at me, right, and you see, I got a name here, I got words here, I got a scar, I got stars, right? So let's just break it down, man. I got a star here on my neck. I used to run with some guys, man. And I guess I call myself, gang banging. Call myself, thugging, being lost, right? That's where the stars come from, right? The stars come from, I was just thugging it, right? I didn't care. It's just how I felt. When you see the scar here, right? Even though it's a tattoo scar, right? Why did I get that? Because I felt scarred, right? At that point in time of my life, I felt scarred. I felt ugly. I felt that someone had scarred me across my face, right? I just felt hurt, right? So that's the reason why I got that tattoo right there. It was a time in my life, man, where like I told you in the beginning, I really just didn't care, and I was hurt from all the things that I was experiencing and all the things that I had been through, right? And I felt scarred, right? And I wanted to show that, and that's why you see I have the scar, right, on the top and on the bottom, right? Now, this here, you really can't see what it says, but that's my son's name, man. My first son's name. His name's Malachi, right? Now, I know a lot of people might say, why did you put his name on your face? Well, the reason why I put his name on my face is because at the time I was making a lot of stupid decisions, At the time, I felt suicidal. At the time, I felt like giving up on life. At the time, I was waking up in the morning, and I was leaving the house, going doing some evil things, going doing some bad things, and I wasn't putting my son first. I wasn't thinking about my son. I wasn't, thinking about the decisions I made, right? And the decisions I made would ultimately affect my son. I wasn't looking at life like that. So I got his name tattooed on my face. So every time I looked in that mirror, anytime that I might have went to jail, I had to look myself in the mirror, and I had to understand and let myself know, everything you doing, whether it's good or bad, it doesn't just affect you, right? All those decisions that you make, whether it's good or bad, it doesn't just affect you. So I had to remind myself, right? And let myself know, you're not just living for you. You're not just on this earth for you. You're not just, doing what you do for you, right? It's a bigger plan, right? Why you on this earth. So I just had to really remind myself, you have a son, man. It's bigger than you. You can go out here and rob, you can go out here and steal, you can go out here and sell dope or whatever you choose to do, but you got to understand everything you do is going to affect your son, Malachi. So that's why I got that tattoo on my face. And then the one here, I don't know if you guys can really see it, but it says God forgives with a teardrop, right? And like I said, man, I done did a lot of stuff in my life, right? And even if some people don't forgive me, right? Whether it be family members, friends, whether it be, some people's I had problems with in the prior life that I used to live, I had to remind myself, no matter what you have done, whether it be good or bad, God forgives, right? As long as you repent and tell yourself, I can forgive a certain person or a certain situation, so can God. So I really put that on my face to really remind myself, God forgives. It's okay to make mistakes, right? It's okay to go through, trials, tribulations, whatever you got to go through that's going to make you who you are. It's okay to go through that, but you always got to understand and believe, God forgives. It's a fact, though. So to sum this video up, man, and to let you guys know, these tattoos came from a certain time period in my life where I really felt like giving up on some of them. Some of them was put there to remind me of why I'm trying to change my life and better my life, right? So a lot of people think, when you get tattoos on your face, you can't get jobs, you can't get good jobs, all that's a lie. A lot of times, when you see dudes with tattoos on their face, it's a lot that comes with that. Like they might have tattoos on their face, but also their background is bad. Like they might have convicted felonies and all type of stuff. With me, I was blessed enough to do everything I've done. And, by the grace of the universe, I was able to slither through. I don't know how I did, but I did. But I don't have a record. I don't have felony. So it puts me in a different position, right, than a lot of these dudes that you see with tattoos on their face. And I want to tell you this, man. Just because a person has tattoos on their face, doesn't mean they stupid. Doesn't mean they're dumb. It just means they just went through some things. And at a certain point in time, that's just what it was. That's just what it was. Like if you got tattoos on your face, don't give up on life, right? You got to continue to sit back, elevate your mind, study, read, and always every day you wake up, make sure you're trying to get to the next level. These tattoos don't define who I am, as a person and as who I am spiritually, right? I know who I am. I'm very educated, right? I'm very smart. I'm very respectful, right? And also, with all that being said, I'm very humble. So if you have tattoos on your face, man, I'm making this video to let you know you're not the only person that went through what you went through, and you also not the only person who felt the way you felt. It's a lot of people who have been through what you've been through and who are going to go through the same exact thing, man. So that's just my little video, man, that I want to drop on here and really just let y'all in on who I am, right? And you know, some of the things that I've been through, and the reason why, you know, the person, you know, that you love to watch on your phone and on your TV, why the person got tattoos, you know, on their face, man. So like I said, y'all drop a comment, man. If y'all, do y'all know somebody, you know, who got tattoos on their face? Would you get a tattoo on your face? You know, and like I said, man, just let us know where y'all at in life, man. How y'all feeling right now? If this is your first time coming across this platform, you know, help your boy out. Subscribe to the channel, turn on the like bell, so every time we drop a video, y'all get it first. We got a lot more content coming, man. You know, we ain't stopping, we ain't slowing up. Like I said, we just doing a few things in the background, but it's on the way, man. So, like I said, man, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day, and this is why your boy got tattoos on his face. Kentucky, don't get no tattoos on your face. Let's talk.
Kentucky, let's talk.
Exclusive, exclusive, exclusive.
Yeah, that was exclusive.